Welcome back to Old War Stories with Uncle Jay. And today, I'm going to tell you about bad stuff I did when I was a kid with bugs. Now, I don't know, under 10 years old, 7 or 8 maybe. And in the backyard, we seemed to have an abundance of daddy long leg spiders. And I was a kid, I wasn't afraid of these things, so I'd try to catch them. And that I did. And I would catch them, and they got a little spider body, and their 8 legs coming out, and they were long, you know. Well, I don't know why, but as a kid, it seemed like a good idea at the time to go doing and pull the legs out. I would hate to even touch one of these things today, much less harm it as such. You know, if it's in the house, that fucker's dead. Forget it. But otherwise, I don't want to deal with them. But as a kid, it was fun. And I would pull the legs out. Now, when you do that, the legs, you could put them down like on the sidewalk there, and even though it's dismembered from the rest of the body, they twitch for a bit. You could read about that online. They'd still twitch even though they were disconnected from the spider. And I remember showing my sister one time, I pulled all 8 legs out of this spider and showed her the little body in that, and she's like, "Oh," or whatever, I don't know. Just stupid shit we did as a kid. But another fun one as a kid were lightning bugs, otherwise known as fireflies, depending on where you're from. Some say soda, some say pop, you know, whatever it is. Some say pizza, some say pie, you say tomato, I say tomato. Let's call the whole thing off. Anyhow, lightning bugs is what I call them, and we got plenty of them around here, and they light up, as you know. Well, how do they do this? Well, they have chemicals inside their body, and they squirt a shot of a certain chemical into a pouch that contains another one, and it emits light. Just like those glow bracelets that you may have seen before, you get them, and they're like this plasticky, bendy thing, and they're usually in like neon colors, and you bend them, and you hear something inside breaking. There's a little like glass vial, or at least they used to be glass, they could be plastic now, but they used to break, and then the chemicals would mix and they'd glow. And we used to get these at like bar mitzvahs and sweet 16s and things like that, you know, back then. But anyway, that's pretty much how it worked. And if you wanted to use them another day, you'd stick them in the freezer, and that would like stop the chemical reaction, because after a while they wear out and they don't glow anymore. But you'd stick them in the freezer, and then you'd take them out, and as they warmed up, they'd start to glow again. But that's pretty much, it's the same idea of what a lightning bug does. Well, I took it a little step further when I was a kid. First of all, we used to catch these things because it was fun. And today, even today, I'm not afraid to grab a lightning bug out of the sky, or out of the air, and let them crawl around on me, because they don't hurt you, they do no harm, and they're kind of cool, and they always will crawl on you to the very highest point and then spread their wings and take off. So if they're climbing to, like here on my hand is the highest part, I would just go like that, and then he'd have to keep crawling up here. And then, you know, at this point, I'm like, okay, now we got to grab him in this hand and get him, and then he crawls up this hand and that. And they're fun to play with and that. And, you know, lightning bugs are cool. They always were. They still are today. I don't know. Lightning bugs don't hurt you. They don't pee on you. And they don't do you any harm. They don't bite you or anything like that. So, yeah, why not? They're cool. Well, as a kid, it was cool to do other stuff. So I learned about how they mix the chemicals in there, and I said, well, hey, if he's got the chemicals in his body and he just like squirts a shot of it in that pouch, maybe I could make that happen. So we used to have like a jar, and we'd catch them, and you didn't do well. You could go out for like an hour and only catch 2 or 3 of them if you were lucky. And this as a kid. I mean, now you can catch, as an adult, I can probably grab 3 in no time if I really wanted to. But anyway, you'd put them in a jar, and you'd poke holes in the top, and you'd watch as they'd light up and things, and whatever. They were cool. And anyways, I said, oh, so let me see if I can mix the chemicals. So what I did is I got the lightning bug, and I grabbed him, and I put him on the ground, and I stepped on him and went, and you had a lit up stripe on the sidewalk. And if you looked at the bottom of your shoe, you had a stripe of light up stuff there too. Yay! Fun stuff as a kid, playing with bugs. I don't know. It was fun. All little kids play with bugs at one point or another. I don't know. Whatever. There's bazillion, gajillions of them. So killing 1 or 2 for your entertainment, I don't think is a detriment to the population of them. Anyway, that's all I got on this one. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.